All right. What's up, Davey? How's it going? So yeah, we're trying first ever Pokemon Champion stream. Kind of exciting. Um, I have been playing, a little bit on my own, and we're currently at the bottom of Master Ball. Master Ball tier rank 4. Rank not very impressive, 61,000, but hopefully we can go up today. This Etheria update is crazy. I know, Jojo. It's wild. I guess I could show off what team I'm using first. That's probably a good idea. For those of you who actually know Pokemon. Maybe I should move the chat, actually. What do you guys think? I guess it's not too much in the way. So, I'm running a fairly normal team-ish, I think. I don't actually know what the meta's like at the top end of this game. But yeah, this is the 6 I've been running recently. Kind of boring. Oop. I kind of want to replace Gardevoir with something, but I don't know what. The problem is you need to play through Legend ZA if you want Floette or Delphox, and I haven't done that yet. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. It's definitely different. How fast is Basque actually? 143. Okay. Hey, Ore. So, unfortunately, this is not on PC yet. This is currently a Switch exclusive, but it is coming to phone and by extension PC sometime this year, I'm told. I think Bread, last time I talked to him, talked something about 2 months, but I'm not sure exactly. So unfortunately, you can't play on PC right now. Yes, I'm playing on the Switch, and man, I have not used an analog controller in a while, and boy, is it sensitive. Um, that's a rip for you. Yeah, if you wait for it to release on phone, I'm sure you'll be able to play. You can't wait for the mobile version? Yeah, no. It's going to be very fun once we get mobile involved. I also want it on mobile. Yeah, there's a release for mobile this summer. Okay, so yeah. Couple months is all you got to wait then, all right? For your second, I hope there was a way. No, so unfortunately, I have a capture card, and I'm using the Switch dock plus capture card to put it onto my PC, but it still requires the Switch, right? Unfortunately, can't get around that right now. Anyway, let's play some games. I haven't played any singles yet. I need to at some point because you get points for ranking up in each thing, but I don't know. Singles just isn't as interesting as double battles. So here we go. Okay, so we're facing a somewhat similar team, right? We see Incin and Milo on the other side. You kind of like singles? There's nothing wrong with singles. I just think doubles has more, strategy involved, a little more strategic depth. It's a little easier to cheese singles with a setup sweeper. Okay, so we have pretty clearly a Sun Core with the Charizard and the Venusaur. Um, and okay, I'm probably not bringing Incin to this matchup. Milo in the back is too scary to bring Incin, I think. Do I think is he going to lead with his Sun Core? He might lead with his Sun Core. The problem is, I don't have anything that's immune to Sleep Powder from Venusaur. The only way I have around it is Fake Out from Incin, so I do kind of want to bring him. Maybe Gardevoir should be Meganium, so I actually have something I can use against Venusaur. That's something for later, though. Alright, we're bringing T-Tar. Arrow is really good into Charizard, but he might not bring it. I guess I bring Arch, Milo, and Incin. I think I have to bring the Incin. Even though I don't want to. Let's hit it. Oh, we're against a Master Ball rank 3 player. A little higher rank than I am. We see Sneasler and Garchomp in the lead. Okay. So this is pretty scary because T-Tar's 4 times weak to the fighting from Sneasler. And Arch is also weak to the Sneasler, actually. So this is not a very good opener. I think I need to swap T-Tar to Incin, and then Arch should protect. Or maybe I should do it the other way around, actually. So he might close combat the T-Tar slot. So I'm going to protect on Tyranitar, and then I'm going to swap in the Incin on the right slot. All right, is this White Herb Sneasler? It is. So it now has Unburden active, which makes it really fast. Nothing I brought is going to outspeed it. So he's going for Earthquake on the Garchomp here because he protected the Sneasler. This is what this tells me. Yeah, it's probably Scarf Garchomp. No, it's not Etheria, Nikos. Unsubscribed, but you weren't sub, Nikos. How can you unsub? Okay, so I think this is the new Etheria update. Yeah, true. This is the new Etheria update. I need to swap Teacher Art here. Yeah, I definitely need something. I need to swap this team, I think. This feels kind of cooked. Did you miss the patch notes? Okay, I think I have to bring the Milo out here. I don't know what he has in the back because he hasn't swapped yet, but maybe he didn't bring the Sun Core. And then we'll just fake out the Sneasler. Oh, he withdrew. So is this Charizard? Yes, it's Charizard. So that way he can, darn, I needed to fake out the Garchomp then. Well, I got a little chip damage on the Charizard, so that's something. Incin went down, though. Was that a crit? Oh, it crit on Milo. It crit on both! He just double crit me! Man. Well, that's not good. I'm probably losing the first game because of the double crit. Unfortunately, I don't have a good answer here. Yeah, double crit is crazy, Davy, but it happens. How late am I? I've been streaming for 10 minutes, Bran. You got plenty of time. I'm definitely losing this one, though. I just got double crit on an Earthquake from a Garchomp. Double crit's kind of crazy. Okay, so... I mean... I need to get an Icy Wind on the Garchomp to slow it down, and then I think I have to protect on the Arch again. 10 minutes late just to see you lose? Yes, this is the first game and I'm about to lose it. The same way we start Etheria streams. Yeah, I think I have to protect the Arch here. I'm just really hoping he's greedy and throws a fire spread move, trying to chip away at the Arcaldon instead of throwing a grass move on the Milo. If he throws a grass move on the Milo, I lose for sure. All right, Milo lives. It's not going to live the heat wave, though, even at 30, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, I lost. Unlucky. I don't know. That double crit really screwed me. Not much I can do about it, unfortunately. Okay, so he's probably sending in Sneasler, right? Do I just knock off the Charizard slot and then Dragon Pulse the Chomp? Does Dragon Pulse one-shot Garchomp from Archaludon? Probably not, right? Let's see it, though. Oh, he had Instant in the back. Okay, yeah, that's GG. -1 on T-Tar. I'll never do enough damage to win this game. Feels bad. I lost my win streak, too. You get a lot of ladder rating from win streaks, and I had a 4 win streak up until this. But yeah, I need Gardevoir to be something else, because I need something that can handle Garchomp. Like, eat an Earthquake and not die, and Meganium is a lot better at that than Gardevoir is. I could also swap to... I could swap to something physically bulky, but I don't know. Wait, where is my Meganium? Oh, there she is. Yeah, part of my problem is I needed to bring Arrow against Garchomp. I always forget that fact. Alright, let's try again. Am I winning? I lost my first and only game so far, Lucina, so it depends on your definition of winning, but by most people's standards, no. No, I'm not. Alright, so he has 2 Tailwind setters, 3 potential Tailwind setters. He's definitely bringing his Pelipper, because it's probably Mega Dragonite, and he wants to use Hurricane and Thunder. So I need to bring T-Tar for the Weather War. I'm bringing Arrow. Archaludon's not bad into Dragonite. Pretty good into Basculegion, good into Sylveon, good into Corviknight. So yeah, I'm definitely bringing Archaludon. Definitely bringing T-Tar. And his only main physical threat that I can intimidate is Basque. But I think for that I just bring Milo, right? Milo's also very specially tanky. Should I lead the T-Tar, though, over the Archaludon? The upside to leading T-Tar is, even if he switches, I can Mega it. So yeah, I think I lead the T-Tar. I'm really hoping he leads with Pelipper here. If not, it becomes a bit of a guessing game. Corviknight and Basque. Okay, so no Pelipper lead. So if this is Scarf Basculegion, which it might not be, he might have Swift Swim because he's got Pelipper on the team. But if it is Scarf Adaptability Basque, it's going to be faster than my Aerodactyl, which means Rock Slide's not very effective. I think I just go for Tailwind here. And then in case he swaps to Pelipper, I'm going to Mega and Protect. And that way I'll outspeed the Basculegion, and I'll keep Sand up. If he doesn't swap, it does get a bit awkward, but at least then I'll have Tailwind versus Swift Swim. Assuming he doesn't just Tailwind with his Corviknight, he might. And he didn't switch, so that's bad for me. Alright, I'm expecting double Tailwind here from both. No, an Iron Defense. Okay, so it's going to Body Press my T-Tar next turn. That's pretty much telling me 100% that's going to happen, right? So if this is Focus Sash Basque, it was just broken, which is important. I think I go for a Rock Slide here and go for the flinch. I'm swapping T-Tar out. Something that needs to take a Body Press or a Basque Wave Crash. I guess it's just Milo. Milo's not super physically bulky, but both Arch and Tyranitar are both weak to the fighting move body press. Although Arch has really high physical defense, actually. Maybe our Caledon's better. Let's try that. I also have stamina on this, so if the Basque moves first and hits me with a Wave Crash on the Archaludon slot, I will get the +1 defense, which is important. Okay, he went for the arrow instead, reading the switch. Very good from him. I held on because of the Focus Sash. Let's see if a Body Press comes out. Yeah, in the Archaludon slot. It one-shots it. Okay, I did not think it would one-shot it, but I guess Iron Defense Corviknight's too... Oh, he crit. Of course he did. That's why it one-shot it. God damn it. Why have I only gotten crit so far? That's 2 games in a row. I just get crit. Alright, we're gonna keep T-Tar in the back. I think dual Wing Beat should kill Basque. And then I'm gonna throw an Icy Wind out in case he switches. Yeah, that sounds okay. He did not switch. The Basque does go down. Very important. Alright, we get the -1 speed on the Corviknight. Or wait, does that have Mirror Armor? Yes, it does. I'm trolling. I slowed down my Milo. Oh wait, no. That's a really interesting interaction. I didn't think about that. So because I Mirror Armored the speed down, I now get +2 special attack on the Milo. Very cool. Alright, so I'm in a really bad spot because the crit one-shotting my Archaludon, though. I need a lot of things to go right to catch up here. What a great intentional play. Thank you, Davi. I know. I'm a genius. Alright. So I think he's deciding on if he should switch to Pelipper here or not. I assume Pelipper's in the back, right? Like, Pelipper almost has to be in the back here. He goes for Protect, sure. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. I need a flinch on the Corviknight. A flinch on the Corviknight. No, it didn't flinch. Goodbye, Aerodactyl. Now, the reason that's so bad is because now T-Tar is stuck in, and he has Pelipper in the back to win the Weather War. So now I lose Weather Control. And my Tailwind's gone. Ah, that's bad. Alright, we definitely have to protect T-Tar here and hope he just sends a Body Press into it. And we'll just keep going with the Icy Winds as we keep ramping up our Milo's special attack stat. Please Body Press T-Tar. Draco Meteors the Milo. It's down. Okay, I lost. That was unfortunate. Another crit. I know, Davy. I've gotten crit 4 times in 2 games. And it's made the games not look so good. We're D-ranking quite well because of this. Okay, I don't think I can run both our Caledon and T-Tar. They're both weak to fighting, right? Which is kind of rough. I need to put something else in the Archaludon slot. We're going to bring one of my personal favorites in instead, because I really like a Ghost type on the team or a Levitate on the team. So it's probably Hydreigon. Or no, he's weak to fighting as well. It's probably Dragapult. There we go. How about we stop getting crit? Thoughts? Yes. That's a good idea. I should really get on that. Maybe it should be Lumberry on the Dragapult. Nah, this is probably fine. Dragapult is still such a beast? Yeah, I love Dragapult. He's one of my favorite Mons of all time, actually, Jay. Despite being added in a later generation. Along with Tyranitar, which is why Tyranitar is on over half my teams. Okay, so we have another Charizard here. And Scizor. So Meganium is not very good against either Charizard or Scizor, so I'm pretty much forced to bring Tyranitar here. He has Milo, so Incin is looking a bit tough. Maybe it's Arrow, Dragapult, T-Tar, and then Melodic again. I feel like I have to bring the Milo over the Incin in case he has Milo in the back. I don't really have a choice. Yeah, we'll do it. Your favorite is Metagross? Yeah, he's in my top 5 too, Davi. If you can't tell, I like a lot of the pseudo legendaries because all of them are just really cool. And I liked, you know, spending the time to evolve them and feeling rewarded. You love me some Hydreigon? Yeah, Hydreigon's in there. He's in a top 10, probably not top 5, but he is also a sick mon. All right. The pseudos are always so sick? Yeah, no, they're just always badass. Okay, so he brought Scizor. He did not bring the Charizard. Okay, so the Sneasler and... Okay, I have to protect Arrow here. I have to, right? There's Fake Out Bullet Punch, which will just take Arrow off the map, I'm pretty sure. And then I can U-turn the Dragapult into something else. Or do I just want a Dragon Darts? Dragon Darts is decent chip damage on the Sneasler. Yeah, let's go for some chip damage. So he Megas the... evolves the Scizor here. I protect. Did I read his play correctly? No, he did not go for the, Also, I didn't quite do 50%. That's not good. I wonder if that was a low damage roll. He went for coaching. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Coaching on the Scizor is very, very strong. No surprise there. Oh, it's +3 now. Am I about to get swept by this thing? I very well might be. Yeah, no, that's really bad. Very, very bad. Alright, he gets the Bullet Punch, but I live because of Sash. I should kill the Sneasler with Dual Wing Beat unless I miss the 10%. Alright, Man, I am in trouble. My only special attacker I brought is Milo. Well, I'm gonna have to try to scold the Scizor. Always scary to protect on a Sneasler because of the coaching. Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. I haven't faced many coaching Sneaslers on my way to Master Ball, but I haven't played much within it. And I guess it's more common. Alright, the, Rage Powder's gonna come out. So I can't scold the Scizor. That's 100% what's happening here. He's probably going for the KO on the Aerodactyl, right? I think I just protect here, and then I throw an Icy Wind, because the, Sinister's probably going to Rage Powder, and then the Scizor will go for a, Bullet Punch and an Arrow, I'm guessing. Yeah, so I was correct on the Bullet Punch read. Oh, he used Trick Room. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, I have so lost. There's no coming back from this. Well, that's not good. Do I just go for the the 33% odd protect? I don't think I have a choice. I need Arrow to stall another turn for me. And I go for a Scald on the, Oh, I got the 33%. That's very lucky. Shouldn't do a lot of damage to Milo. Even though it's super effective, I'm very specially bulky. Alright, I need a burn on the Scizor, or I'm screwed. Alright, he doubled the arrow slot. Burn, please burn. 30% odds. No burn. Damn. Okay, I mean, screw it. It's a dead slot anyway right now, and I'm just double protecting. Am I double protecting? Yes. Yeah, okay. No way I get to protect again. You're gonna miss the Terra mechanic? Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna add it in here or not. Alright, there's no way T-Tar lives a +3 bullet punch from a Scizor, right? Technician bullet punch Mega Scizor? I think I have to come back to Dragapult. Alright, so I'm gonna go for Phantom Force here on the Scizor, and then I'm gonna try Scalding again. I think I have to. The Milo doesn't have that much physical defense bulk, though, so please don't one-shot. Ah, it's just a one-shot. Yeah, +3 is way too strong. I need to get a burn here from the Milo. You got another try, Milo. No, not get burned. You need to burn. What's Machagacha's burn percent? It's probably 10%, right? Still no burn from my side. Unlucky. Instructions unclear. Let me get burnt. Yes, that is exactly what happened. Okay. There's no way I survive a bullet punch on T-Tar. I have to, pray for critter burn here. I don't have a choice. Machagacha's 20%? Okay. Still, it's lower than Scald, and Scald's missed twice. Bit unfortunate there. Alright, my team feels a little too unbalanced as well, I think. Maybe I should try swapping some of my Mons around. Alright, I'm assuming he's just going for Bullet Punch into T-Tar, because that would just end the game. Fingers crossed I'm right. Life Dews the Caesar. I need to burn it. I don't care about the HP pool. No, it kills the Milo. He knew. Alright, unlucky. And it got crit again. Not that it mattered. It would have killed without the crit on that one. Okay, I need to make a new team, I think. I feel like my team's a little too unbalanced for Master Ball. That's a bad start. So it's team building time real quick. Man, I've gone down like 10,000 places every time I lose a game. Jesus, there's a lot of people in Master Ball. Alright. Hisuian Arcanine? Is that really the answer? I was thinking Charizard. Although I might swap Air Cutter out for something. I don't think Air Cutter is very strong. But yeah, I do like Charizard as an option. I could also try a Dragonite team. I don't know. Hisuian Arcanine's kind of awkward because it's weak. It's 4 times weak to 2 different things, right? Makes it very hard to switch it in. Alright, let's just slam some things and see how I feel after I throw a couple in there. Yeah, we'll do Dragapult. Could do Delphox if I had the stone. Yeah, I gotta play through Legends EA for that, and I haven't done that yet. Um... Hmm... I don't know who I want to add here. Is it just Scarf Chomp? I haven't done any Scarf Garchomp yet. I'll have to swap Protect to something else if I want to Scarf him, but I also could probably swap him to Adamant. I don't think he needs the Jolly Speed if he's going to have the Choice Scarf. And then I would like something that doesn't get hit by Earthquake. Because right now only Charizard doesn't get hit by Earthquake. Hydreigon is too many dragon types, so it's probably a Rotom, right? I think I have Rotom Wash somewhere. Yes, I do. This seems okay. But yeah, let's give him... I need a different dragon move. Probably just Declaw. And then I probably want Rock Slide. And I want Adamant. Whoops. Also, do I need Sandveil? Rough Skin's probably better for this, so let's go ahead and use a training ticket. Yeah, 154 is plenty fast with Scarf. Rotom, I made specially tanky. Can hold the leftovers. Tauros, because it has close combat. White Herb, no surprise there. Venusaur. Do I want to bring Mega Venusaur? So I can use it as a Mega outside of Charizard teams? Or do I just give it Citrus Berry? Because right now I actually only have 1 Mega on the team. Do I not have Mega Venusaur? I do. Yeah, maybe I'll bring the Mega. Just in case I feel like playing it without the Charizard. We'll put Sash on Dragapult. And obviously, Charizardite Y is coming in here. I think instead of U-turn also, I'll give it Swords Dance. I think Swords Dance is probably better than U-turn if I'm playing Sash. Does it not get Swords Dance? I thought it did. Dragon Dance, maybe? Okay, Dragon Dance it does get. So Dragon Dance. And instead of Phantom Force, because Phantom Force takes 2 turns and is a bit awkward to use if I'm playing as a setup sweeper, I need a different coverage move. Do I want... What do I want as a coverage move? Man, I only have special attack coverage moves on this thing. Huh. Never mind. Maybe I'm keeping Phantom Force. All right. All right. But yeah, I kind of like this team. We can give it a go. Seems fine. Let's try it. Oh, wait. I just realized Diggy Diggy Hole came on, and it was not the usual one I listen to when I stream. We're going to go ahead and use the usual stream playlist. There we go. You only play double battles? For now, yes, has Nene. I'm trying to learn double battles. But I will do singles eventually, because I want more in-game points. Okay, so this guy's pretty clearly bringing T-Tar Excadrill because I have Charizard on my team, which means no Charizard for me. Mirror Coat, Corviknight means Tauros is kind of weak because he's fighting type with Intimidate, and that's likely a Mirror Armor flying type. Something like this, maybe? I mean, do I still bring the Tauros in the back? He does have a lot of physical attackers. Garchomp is good into both T-Tar and the Excadrill, though. Oh, so is Tauros. I think this is okay. All right, we have Sneasler and Rotom versus Rotom and Dragapult. So I'm expecting a fake out into the Rotom slot, and he doesn't have an ice move for Dragapult. He can't close combat me. Dire Claw's not very effective. I think I just Dragon Dance here. Over under they coaching Swords Dance the Exca? Maybe that could have been a thing. All right, he went for a Volt Switch as well. So the Protect on Rotom bought me infinite time there as he got literally no value. Do I just Dragon Dance again? I think I could greed and get a second one off, right? Or do I just throw Dragon Darts? I think I need to start getting damage down. So we're going to Dragon Darts. A respectable amount of damage. On both Mons. Okay, it's a 2-shot for both. Goes for the Volt Switch. So that's probably a Scarf Rotom wash because it moved before his Sneasler did. And we see T-Tar come out. Goes for Dire Claw and Dragapult. Not very effective. No status condition, importantly. Alright, he now has Unburden active, but I'm actually still faster on Dragapult because of the Dragon Dance. Okay, so what do I think the best play is here? What could he have in the back? So nothing else he has resists Phantom Force besides T-Tar, right? But T-Tar's now out in the left slot. So I think I can just protect Rotom here. And I throw a Phantom Force into the Sneasler slot. Now, Phantom Force cannot be protected against. So he's going to have to eat a neutral +1 Phantom Force with Stab in whatever is in the left slot at the time. Okay, so he's definitely killing the Dragapult next turn. I think I just throw another Electro Web to make sure the T-Tar is as slow as possible. He probably switches Sneasler. No, he throws a Dire Claw. Okay, he's giving up on the Sneasler. Fair enough. So I'm losing Dragapult here to knock off, guaranteed. It's -2 speed on the T-Tar, so it's very, very slow now. Okay, so the Excadrill is probably coming out next, right? If I had to guess. He probably didn't bring the Corviknight. He already showed the Rotom. It should be Excadrill in the back here. So I think Tauros is a good pick. No, he brought the Sinistcha instead. Honestly, not bad for me. The T-Tar goes back to full HP, but now it's -1 attack, -2 speed, right? So he's almost for sure going to want to switch it out. Which means I'm swapping to Venusaur here. And if he puts Rotom in that slot, close combat is the way to go. So we're just going to close combat the, I think he's swapping T-Tar here, right? Because T-Tar is so nerfed. Yeah, I'm willing to bet he'll swap the T-Tar here. Okay, he went for Protect on it. And he went for Machagotcha instead. Okay. That did almost KO my Tauros, but he can't protect on the T-Tar anymore. All right, we need to get the Sinistcha off the field. And I think he's going to take the T-Tar back now, right? There's no way he lets it go down for free. But I think I just pick up the KO on the Rotom, and then we have a 2-on-2. Is that the best thing I can do here? Protecting doesn't really do anything for me here. I just take more chip damage from the Sandstorm. Yeah, I think I have to do this. On the odd chance that he doesn't switch, but of course he switches. Alright, there goes the Rotom, and the T-Tar's gonna come back out with full stats. Honestly, maybe it was worth it to swap to my Rotom, sack it, and then get a Intimidate on the T-Tar when it came back. And pick up the Rotom KO with the Venusaur. That would have been smarter, but it's not the world I'm living in. How many sand turns are left? Oh, no, this is the worst timing. So T-Tar's going to come back in with a fully refreshed Sandstorm. If it had lasted one more turn, I might have had a chance, but yeah, now it's looking rough. So is he gonna Rage Powder here? He's probably gonna Rage Powder here, right? So I think he'll go for the kill on Rotom with T-Tar, and he will Rage Powder with the Sinistcha. So we'll just go for a Sludge Bomb and Protect, and pray that I'm reading this right. Well, this is different. Yeah, Karma's a little different than usual. We're trying a different kind of RTA today. No Rage Powder came out, which is not good. He went for the knockoff on the Venusaur. That's also not good for me. Alright, is Rotom Wash faster than T-Tar? Probably, right? I actually don't know the speeds in this game well enough. Is Rotom Wash going to be faster than Sinistcha and T-Tar? Alright, I think I have to go for the Sleep Powder on the T-Tar and kill off the Sinistcha. No, he went for the Rage Powder this turn. Okay. Please kill, please kill, please kill. Very nice. And now the Sleep Powder. 75% chance I win, or 70, I forget what it is. I hit it. Okay. We're now in the driver's seat. I just need to pray it's not a one-turn wake-up, and then I should win as long as some of these attacks hit. Come on, Max Sleep. Yep, surely I get a little bit of the luck so far tonight, Davi, right? A crit or Max Sleep. Give me either. It's fast asleep. My Hydro Pump connects. Does respectable damage, considering I'm not trained to deal damage on this thing. It's mostly a tank. Venusaur should deal damage, though. Ooh, and a special defense drop. I am ticking down from the Sandstorm and the burn, though. Very dangerously. Oh, wait. I guess that doesn't matter, but yeah. Okay, so I think it's low enough. Whoops, wrong one. I think it's low enough to die to a Volt Switch. Because I don't want to risk missing the 20% Hydro Pump if it wakes up and kills my Venusaur here. It went for Protect. Ooh, wait, is Venusaur dead to, Huh. It might be dead to Sandstorm plus Burn. It is. It's 100% KO'd. Now, Rotom is faster than the T-Tar. So, as long as my Volt Switch KOs, we are gonna win. All I need is Volt Switch KO. It has a special defense drop from the Energy Ball, which is why I'm going for this, because it's a 100% accuracy move, even if it's not as powerful as the Hydro Pump. And it's good. Woohoo! We take those. All right, not bad. First time using this team, and it felt pretty good. Were there any changes I'd like to make to this team? No, I want to try again. That felt pretty good. Man, we almost went to a 6-digit rank from losing all those games at the start of the stream, though. Holy. Okay, so we have another rain-focused team here. Honestly, Charizard looks kind of bad again, right? Archaludon's tough for him. Pelipper makes it rough. You're gonna go to sleep? Well, thanks for watching, Davey. See you later. Okay, well, I think I am back to Rotom Dragapult lead. What do I want to pair with this, though? I definitely run Venusaur in the back because he's got two water types, right? Venusaur is also okay into Archaludon. Actually, Venusaur can't hit Archaludon. No, I have to bring Charizard. I do have to bring Charizard for this game. He also, his only physical attacker is King Gambit, so I don't really want to bring Tauros. I guess it's just Scarf Chomp. Rock Slide Scarf Chomp has a lot of value in games like these, with a couple flying types, and a lot of valuable flinch targets, so... Yep, Scarf Chomp. Choice Scarf Garchomp. Alright, we got Rotom and Archaludon against Rotom and Dragapult. So, I kind of feel like he's going to double my Dragapult, which is very scary for me. So I'm just going to protect for now, as I throw an Electro Web out for speed control. It's not very meaningful speed control, though. Dragapult is already faster than everything here. What about a switch? The problem is he's going to throw a Dragon move into Dragapult, so I can't really swap into Garchomp, and I don't want my Charizard taking big damage. So yeah, we're going to protect here. Rotom went for Thunderbolt into my fellow Rotom, sure. I am very specially bulky on this thing, though. Is my opponent Titty Rex? I don't know. I didn't see. That was a critical hit. That was not very impressive. Okay, so it has stamina on their Archaludon, so it's very weak to chip damage. Also, White Herb. Okay. That's for Draco Meteors, for sure. How do I see my opponent's name? Yes, pretty much, Brent. It's pretty close. Okay, so the Rotom can become Garchomp. And the Dragapult can Phantom Force to dodge. Is there anything he has that's resistant to Phantom Force in the back? King Gambit could be. But I'm kind of down to do it on the Archaludon slot and then just double it next turn. Excellent. Yes. Excellent. Alright, this should avoid the Draco Meteor, and the Thunderbolt will not affect Garchomp. So this is pretty much a null turn for my opponent. And now we're just going to slam Earthquake. I'm faster than Dragapult because of the Scarf, right? What's my speed again? 150 something, and Dragapult's 213. So yes, 50% of that puts me around like 230 something. Depends on what exactly my speed is. But yes, I can slam the Earthquake here on the Archaludon. He sent out Pelipper, interestingly enough. And Archaludon protected. So Protect actually does not work on Phantom Force, which is coming. Now, it doesn't do a lot of damage because the stamina boost. Okay, maybe my team needs more special attackers looking at this, because I'm about to get walled by this Archaludon with +2 defense. And that's not very good. So he knows 100% it's Scarf Garchomp if he's been paying attention, because it outsped my Dragapult, which would not happen unless it had Choice Scarf. And that means he knows I'm locked into Earthquake, which is not ideal. I don't know why this is taking so long, though. We're just kind of sitting here staring at a connecting screen. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I pretty much am forced to swap Garchomp here. We're going back to Rotom. And I'm going to Dragon Dance on the Dragapult. It's a little risky, but I need the +1 attack to do any meaningful damage at this point to Archaludon. I also have the Focus Sash, so even if he Draco Meteors me, I will survive. The problem is I can't really swap in my Charizard actively. Because if it takes a big hit, then I'm in trouble. Alright, am I lagging or is this guy lagging? Because this is looking a little rough. Alright, there we go. The turn's finally decided. Now, I'm praying that he threw a Draco Meteor into the Rotom slot. But Electro Shot probably means it's going into Dragapult slot. No, he predicted the switch and hit the Rotom hard. Okay. I guess my connection to this guy is not very good, guys, as this is constantly sitting there thinking. This game made me realize how old you've gotten. You have no clue half these Pokemon are. Is that a Pokemon bridge? Yes, checkers. This is a Pokemon bridge. It's a Dragon Steel Bridge, too, because why wouldn't it be? Man, even with +1 attack, considering you have +2 defense as a defensive mon, that did no damage. So Draco Meteor in the Rotom slot. Really? That does not make much sense. And then an Icy Wind to slow down my Dragapult, but my stats actually can't be lowered because of my ability. I have Clear Body. Or wait, does that only work on Intimidate? I actually don't remember. Whoops. Yeah, okay, so it did work. Alright, here comes the Charizard. So, I am considering not Mega Evolving here, and the reason is, I'm expecting him to swap Pelipper out, and then Protect with Archaludon. And then, if I Mega Evolve the next turn, and get that prediction right, even if he swaps Pelipper back in, the swap will happen before the Mega Evolve. So let's try it. I am gambling here. Please do the optimal play, sir. So he sends out the Rotom. Makes sense. He protects with the bridge. Again, makes sense. Now, Dragon Darts has smart targeting, so it will double into the non-protected target. And because I didn't Mega Evolve this turn, he can't send in the Pelipper. But yeah, I have to swap either Dragapult or Garchomp to a special attacker because this is I'm way too physically heavy on this team. I'm not very good at it, Brick. I'm still learning competitive, but I have played the games a lot, so you know, somewhere to start. He withdrew the Archaludon. That's very interesting. I was not expecting him to do that. Hope you're having fun. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun so far. I played up until Gen 7 and playing through all the games, actually. So, relatively recent. I mean, not that recent. We're heading towards Gen 10, but still. B-52 Stealth Bomber Head Pokemon, yes. Ooh, a crit hit. Finally, I get one. You also played up to Gen 7, haven't really been back. Godspeed. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Champions has a very low barrier to entry, right? It's very fun. So you could always pick it up. Alright, I think I win from this spot because my Dragapult has +1 attack, +1 speed. I won the Weather War, and nothing should survive Heat Wave plus Dragon Darts here. I am still +1/+1, right? Yes. Just making sure the Clear Body's working. You have no clue what's going on in this game, but you might have to try it out. Yeah, it's free on the Switch, and it comes out on the phone in the summer, I think 2 months from now, roughly. And it will be free then, too, for mobile players. A low barrier of entry, or 630 USD. Wow, it's free on Switch. It's free on both. It's just not out on mobile yet, Brick. Okay, I just need this Heat Wave to hit Archaludon. It's 95% accurate, so it could miss. We'll see the Protect animation first. Please no avoidance. Oh, come on! Draco Meteors, the Dragapult. Lovely. You didn't know mobile was coming? You hadn't heard about Pokemon Champions still? Yeah, no. Surprisingly, a lot of people hadn't heard about it. But it's coming. Alright, surely you don't miss Heat Wave again. And obviously I'm locking into Dragon Claw on Dragonite here. Yeah, it's just it's a very low barrier to entry for if you're assuming you have a Switch. I mean, Bran is right. A Switch is not cheap. This summer will be the mobile release. Yes, says Nene. Exactly. But the game itself, you can play completely free and make a pretty good team. You can Pokemon Home in from other games like Pokemon Go or any of the Switch games. I personally had a lot of Pokemon and Pokemon Go to use. All right, just a casual 13,000 placements in a single match. Okay, I just steal the Switch, then it's really cheap. True, Lucina, true. Okay, I need to turn either Dragapult or Garchomp into a special attacker. How greedy is Scarf Typhlosion? Double fire Pokemon. It makes me very weak to like rock type moves. And you know, that's not ideal. And water, I guess, but I do have 2 water mons and a grass mon and a dragon type. Is this okay? Maybe I should go with a single target move instead of Heat Wave in case I need to I need to use a not spread move. Can I swap Heat Wave to something else? Uh I could use Mystical Fire. This is actually pretty good. There's a lot of special attackers that run rampant right now that lowering the special attack stat. This is guaranteed, right? This isn't a chance. You still prefer Showdown? Maybe once we get 6v6 singles, I'll play Champions more. Yeah, fair enough. Singles being 3v3 is definitely a bit of a turn off, Lucina. I can agree with that wholeheartedly. All right, what's my speed if I try Modest? 147? That still makes me faster than things like Dragapult and Aerodactyl. Maybe I should be doing Modest. I don't know the speeds well enough to know. It's really cool. You can just change natures and stuff. Yeah, it is, Brick, for sure. This is more accessible than Showdown for new players. I agree, has Nene, because the power level of the format's really low. So this season in particular, when there's not too many mons involved, and you know, there's just less to worry about. It's probably a lot easier to learn than something like Showdown. And yeah, Brick, exactly, right? This is very, very low barrier to entry. Because you can just set everything using in-game currency. Like, I trade my Mons over from Pokemon Go, and they don't have any of this done, and I just do it, and I'm good to go. There is an in-game recruitment system. I can show that real quick, because the day just changed. How's the game? We're having fun, Bach. I lost a couple to start, and now I'm on a winning streak, the usual way Etheria streams go, so I guess not much has changed. But this new Etheria update is pretty cool. All right, so this is the recruitment system for those of you guys who are thinking about playing the in-game recruitment system. You just get offered 10 Mons, right? And you just get to pick one. And you can recruit it using either a ticket or 250 in-game currency. Now, of these... Ooh, it would be nice to have an Intimidate user who's not water or fire, because that's all I have right now. Are water and fire Intimidate users, so Crocodile could be something. Other than that, Starmie got a Mega that I haven't tried yet. That could be fun. And Superior is pretty good in singles, which I do have to do eventually. I think. Maybe Mega Altaria would be good at that too. But I'm kind of down for the Crocodile. I like the Crocodile. We're taking him. All right. And that should have completed some missions. And now I just get a bunch more stuff. Cool. I just need to take part in a rank battle now. Seems easy. Also, looks like I got an achievement. Okay. The Croc is your third favorite Mon? I really like him too. I don't know if he's that close to the top of my list, but he's definitely a top 10 Mon within Gen 5 for me. Also, thank you for the 6-month resub, Lucina. Very kind of you. Always a pleasure to have you here. Okay, what do we have on the other side? So he has no way to win the Weather War, and frankly, the only thing threatening my Typhlosion opener will be King Gambit. Do I think he's going to open with King Gambit? I kind of think he might open with King Gambit. I'll bring Typhlosion in the back. And to deal with Delphox, maybe I just bring Dragapult? I don't know. It does mean if I don't, he doesn't lead King Gambit and the game goes late and I have Dragapult, Typhlosion in the back, King Gambit will just beat both of them is kind of the problem. So maybe it's just Rotom. Honestly, maybe instead of Venusaur, it's Rotom, Venusaur, Typhlosion. You can tell Box and OG with Snorlax and Gengar. Love to see it. Gengar is near the top for me for sure, Bach. Growing up, I got a lot of Gengar gifts from my mother because his Pokedex number was 94, and that's the year I was born, and I liked Gengar, so it just kind of became a thing every year. You still get them from friends? Fair enough. Yeah, my number one of all time, Lucina, is probably T-Tar. I'm kind of boring like that. I have T-Tar on like 80% of my champions teams. I just love that guy. Okay, so we see Delphox Meowstic. Meowstic is a support, right? I actually don't know very much about Meowstic. It's Mono Psychic. Too many Snorlax and Gengar plushies. Hey, nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that. And then I think I just do Electro Web for speed control, right? Air Slash for flinch chance, Electro Web to speed down, sure. Does Meowstic get Wide Guard? We don't shame favorite Pokemon unless it's Vaporeon, right, Lucina? All right, please don't have Wide Guard Meowstic. I have no idea if it does or not. I know absolutely nothing about this thing. It has gravity. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that means he can hit me with ground moves now, right? That's what that means? You heard Vaporeon and instantly came back? Yeah. Depends on the reason they like Vaporeon. That's very fair, Luciana. There's nothing wrong with just liking Vaporeon. The problem is people like Bran or Hunter who come in here with Vaporeon copy pasta, ready to go. So what does gravity actually do besides allowing me to be hit by ground moves? Does it change speed? Can I see this anywhere? Boost the accuracy moves by 67%. Pokemon such as flying types with levitate become grounded. Moves that involve flying or leaping cannot be used. Oh, accuracy goes up. Okay, hold on. That means I'm hydro pumping the Delphox. Psychic Terrain. The battlefield got weird. Expanding Force. Respectable damage. Meowstic down. A crit hit on the Delphox. Very important. Now, this is only going to do half damage Hydro Pump because we are in rainy weather. Yeah, so not quite enough. Giga Brain combo? Yeah, it's a cool combo for sure, Lucina. Now, Delphox Mega is probably pretty quick, right? I actually don't know the stats of Delphox Mega. Does anyone know what its speed is like? There's no way Delphox Mega is faster than Dragapult, right? I guess that's what I'm getting at. Alright, this must be Scarf Rotom. It's faster than the Delphox. Do I go down to another expanding force here? I think I do, right? With Psychic Terrain? Base speed is 104. Okay, that's slower than Dragapult. That's good to know. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even bring Dragapult. Okay, it's not faster than Scarflosion, though. There's no way. Alright, I'm definitely bringing out the Venusaur here. And do I think he's going to protect the Delphox? He's probably going to protect or switch the Delphox. What can he switch to that's a problem for me? Orthworm, Conkeldurr. I think I just throw an Eruption here. It's going to be not very effective, but it should kill Deltox at 19% if it doesn't protect. And if it swaps into something like Kingambit, it will take Giga damage. Or Conkeldurr. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. So Rotom's actually faster than Typhlosion here because I swapped to, Oh, I just killed myself. I did not think this through. So I didn't think Rotom would be faster than Typhlosion, but because I turned Typhlosion to Modest instead of Timid, I got outsped by Rotom, and then Delphox moves before the -1 speed Typhlosion. That was a really silly play. I just lost. Alright. I did not think that through. That was a big oopsie. Also, I needed to bring Dragapult in that matchup. I absolutely needed to bring my Dragapult. Double oopsie. Hey, it's part of the learning process. Oh, I need to get my light on. Actually, it's starting to get dark. Hold on. Okay. So this time we're looking at a fairly similar team, although it's using Rotom Heat instead of Rotom Wash. So he does have some pretty good physical threats, right? With the Garchomp and the Gyarados. Any news about the mobile release? Yes, it's coming in the summer, gamer. Like 2 months roughly. I don't know if an exact date has been stated, but it is expected to show up. I think I have to bring the Tauros here in case he leads with something that's not the Charizard Venusaur. Yeah, let's do this. Is it hard to grind the champion rank? Yes. So, champion rank is technically the same rank I'm in now, but it's the top 300 players only. And as you can see by my rank, I'm ranked like 70,000 right now or something. There's a lot of players in Master Ball right now. So I am nowhere near the champion rank, and I am probably not getting it because frankly, I don't think I'm good enough at the game for it. All right, I'm definitely protecting the Charizard here and just Hydro Pumping the Rotom. I don't want to Mega Evolve because that'll just kill my Hydro Pump damage. I think I just protect. We'll watch the Garchomp lock into Rock Slide here. Assuming it's Scarf. He went for Volt Switch. Is he swapping to Venusaur? Yes. Okay, so that makes my Hydro Pump obviously not very effective. Went for the Rock Slide. Easy Protect angle. Now, I am going to assume that this is a Scarf Garchomp. Oh, I flinched and couldn't move anyway. It doesn't matter what I lock in there. Yeah, I think I have to bring the Tauros in now and get a -1 on the Scarf Chomp to make him want to switch it out. I didn't give the Venusaur the Sun, so it's not going to be moving faster. Yeah, I think this is fine. He brought Mega Venusaur, so he probably doesn't have the Charizard if he's throwing the Mega on the Venusaur here. Is Mega Venusaur faster than my Rotom? My Rotom has no speed, so probably, right? Yes, it is faster. Damn. Okay. That's bad. I was hoping the Volt Switch would go off before the Venusaur, but once again, my lacking knowledge of base speeds kind of screwed me here. We're going to go for a Dragon Dance Protect here. I assume he's going to Giga Drain the Tauros and probably just throw Rock Slide on Garchomp again or switch it out. So it shouldn't be a very high damage turn from him. Yeah, there's the switch out. Here comes the Rotom. I'm going to protect the Tauros. He's going to Giga Drain the Tauros slot most likely, if I had to guess. There it is. I need to start getting some pressure down, so I'm going to Dragon Darts here and Wave Crash the Rotom. This should take the Rotom off the table, I think. Yeah, I think I have to do this. He protected on the Venusaur, so doubling into the Rotom is going to be great here. I didn't quite pick up the one-hit KO, though. Both of my Mons avoided the attack. That's so unlucky for him. Hold on. I'm in the game. So the reason he probably won't throw Garchomp here is it's going to be slower than my Dragapult now with the +1 speed, +1 attack from Dragon Dance. Oh, he does throw it anyway. Okay. So I think I just need to KO the Garchomp, and then my Charizard should be able to run over the rest of the game. Is Venusaur faster than Tauros, guys? My Tauros has 140 speed. Am I going to get outsped by this Venusaur? Probably not, right? Surely I don't. A Habon Berry. Never mind, it may not get KO'd by this. Because Dragon Darts is going to split damage, and the Habon Berry lessened the damage it took, I don't think close combat's going to kill, right? Okay, I am faster. Didn't quite pick up the KO. I don't live a Giga Drain, but here comes the Charizard now. What is Mega Venusaur's ability, right? It's not still Chlorophyll, is it? What is Mega Venusaur's ability? Thick Fat. Okay, Heat and Cold Protection. Fire and Ice type move. Damage reduction. Fair enough. Does that mean Air Cutter's better? Air Cutter's probably better then. Alright, let's see. Do we get any Protects? Dragon Darts picks up the KO on the Garchomp here. And chips away at the Venusaur. I get a Air Cutter into the Venusaur, and I hope I flinch it. If I flinch it, I should win. Ooh, I almost KO'd it. Sludge Bomb into the Charizard slot. Okay. What is the last Mon here? Kingambit. Okay, so Kingambit has Sucker Punch, right? Sucker Punch is very scary, but I need to figure out what slot it's going into. I honestly think he's going to Sucker Punch Dragapult. So I'm going to Dragon Dance and Heat Wave. Please be right. If he Sucker Punches the Charizard and picks up the KO, I lose. If I guess right, and he goes for the Dragapult Sucker Punch, and it fails, I win. Wait, he might not do that. He might not do that. Can Dragapult even KO Kingambit? I just have to attack. I have to attack with both. Don't KO. Okay, I had to protect Charizard. That's what I had to do. Dang it, I got it wrong. I didn't think it through. Yeah, there's no way I can pick up the KO on Kingambit here, unfortunately. And I'm just going to die to the next Sucker Punch. Yeah. I needed to protect Charizard there, 100%. Also, not having a move that can hit Kingambit is not ideal for Dragapult, but that one mostly came down to player error, or him getting the better call there. Let's see. I still feel like the team could use some tweaking as well. So my best way to deal with Kingambit is Tauros, but Tauros is also kind of bad because the Intimidate, right? The Intimidate gives him Defiant. And he's my only fighting type move. What about a different Pokemon in the Typhlosion slot? I don't feel like Typhlosion's that good. Double fire types, I think, is not ideal. What can I put in his slot instead? I don't really want another water type because Charizard has Sun, so it feels pretty bad running a water type. Archaludon's not the greatest into Kingambit. I could drop Intimidate entirely. Who's our physical attacker? Right now it's Tauros and Dragapult, right? Our two physical attackers are the Tauros and the Dragapult. Neither of them are megas, which maybe I should get a physical attacker mega in the Venusaur slot. Maybe that's worth considering. But right now, I think the Typhlosion slot's probably the thing I want to swap the most. What about Mega Feraligatr? And I drop Mega Charizard. How good's Mega Feraligatr? Okay, I need to give him Double Edge, right? Because he gets the Dragonite thing, or not Dragonite, but he gets the ability that turns normal moves into dragon moves. So instead of Ice Punch, I need Double Edge. There it is. And is it a liquidation? Do I just want extra recoil moves? Can I even get Wave Crash on this thing? No, I can't. Can I get Drain Punch? No. Alright. Yeah, so I think it's just this. And instead of the Typhlosion or the Dragapult, we can swap one to Hydreigon, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's Typhlosion here. I want a different Mon in here. Maybe I go back to the Garchomp now. Although the problem is I only have Rotom to dodge Earthquake then. So maybe it Huh. I could go Basculegion, but Basculegion means I'm doubling up. Or I have 3 water types on this team. That can't be right. I could swap Rotom out for... I could swap Tauros out for Incineroar, actually. That's probably not a terrible play. Right? Another bulky support Pokemon I can swap in a little easier. Where's the Citrus Berry? There it is. Choice Scarf to Basque. Now, the problem with Basculegion is, much like Dragapult, he can just get Sucker Punched. Wait, Choice Scarf's probably up. What am I doing? There it is. He can just kind of get Sucker Punched like Dragapult can, so maybe I need something else in the Dragapult slot now. We have a decent amount of physical attackers. What about Hydreigon in the Dragapult slot? That sounds good. Where's my 3-headed boy? Is he closer to the top? Oh, there he is. I'm just blind. Alright, and maybe Venusaur becomes Meganium? Do we want Meganium here? I'm kind of down. We can go with the Gen 2 starter team. Although, if I wanted to call it that, I should put the Hisuian Typhlosion back in. Any speed control? I have Electro Web from Rotom. That's my main speed control right now. Maybe I should put in Melodic, though, instead of Rotom and use Icy Wind, so that way ground can't dodge my speed control. Alright, where's my Meganiumite? There it is. But yeah, oh, whoops. Man, I am not good using these joysticks. Yeah, maybe I bring in the Melodic over Rotom as an Icy Wind user. I also have Light Screen on this thing because I wasn't sure what to use as a 4th attack along with Scald. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very aggressive team. But these two as supports, both kind of beefy, can be swapped in. Maybe, I probably don't need max attack, actually. I could probably get some... Why am I minus defense? Hold on. This thing needs to be trained. That stat spread is not correct. You do not need max attack. You need some more bulk. Honestly, does he need any attack? Put some in defense. Give him... Up attack minus... No, up defense. That's bulkier. Is that good enough? I still kind of want him to do some damage. I don't need this much in HP. It makes the, No, we'll go down here. I'm not very good at making, There, yeah, and then we'll do this. There we go. That's good enough, surely. Relatively tanky, while still keeping some attack. I didn't realize I had a minus defense nature on him. That's pretty greedy. And grief. Alright, let's give this team a go. I haven't played much Mega Feraligatr at all. I tried him a little bit, and I thought the chair on his head looked weird, but we'll give him another shot. Okay. Mega Kangaskhan or Mega Floette are the two modes of this team. Feraligatr probably loses to Floette pretty hard, I would imagine. Does that mean it's just Meganium time? He also has Garchomp, which Meganium is good into. So yeah, this is probably a Mega Meganium game, not a Mega Feraligatr game. He currently has no reason not to bring Incin, so we're going to lead Incin Meganium. I'm assuming he's going Kangaskhan, but Hydreigon gets rolled by Floette, so do I want to bring Hydreigon? It's pretty good into Garchomp and Aegislash, though. I think I do bring him. And then it's between Milo and Basque. So Milo has Icy Wind, which is really good into Garchomp and Arrow. I think Milo is a good last pick here. It's pretty safe. I don't have any super strong physical threat, but he doesn't have a super strong physical wall, so it should be okay. Water type Elite Four member. How many games do you have to play to get that? Goddamn. All right, Aerodactyl and Rotom come out. To my Incin and Meganium. So, pretty obviously here, I want to fake out the arrow to make sure Tailwind doesn't go up this turn. And I think just throw a Solar Beam into the Rotom slot. Worst comes to worst, he sends in Aegislash, and it's not very effective, but everything else is neutral. So I think that's okay. All right, let's see what he does. Does he read the play? The fake out comes. Maybe I should have just doubled the arrow. I assumed arrow was going to protect, though. A Volt Switch comes in on the Incin. What is eating a Solar Beam? Ego. What is Ego? Ego is the Aegislash. Okay, so it's not very effective, unfortunately. It would have been a lot better for me to double the arrow, but obviously I couldn't predict he wasn't going to protect. I think Flare Blitz into the Aegislash and Solar Beam into the arrow covers all my bases here. He could double protect here. And if he does, fair enough. Nope, he sets up his Tailwind, okay. Which means he's probably attacking with the Aegislash. Oh, wait, Meganium. Does it one-shot Meganium? It used Poltergeist. Okay, so no Steel move. That's a Ghost move. Does a lot of damage. Holy. Alright, the arrow should be gone. Yeah, arrow's gone. Pretty fragile Pokemon. Now, does Flare Blitz kill here? It has very low bulk in this stance. Yes, Flare Blitz kills, even though I took away some of the Incin's attack stat. So I'm now up by 2, but he does have Tailwind up. Let's see what he has at the back here. Rotom, right? Rotom I saw already with the Volt Switch. And Floette. Okay, so... I think I save Incin here. And bring out Milo. And then I protect the Meganium. I assume Floette's going to throw a spread move like Dazzling Gleam. But it could also let her ruin the Incin slot. And then Rotom's probably just going to lock into Electro Web and start spamming it. So yeah, let's try this play. The reason I want to do this is so Incin can come back in and fake out the Floette, giving me basically a free turn because Electro Web from Rotom's not really going to kill me here. As long as I can guarantee the Floette does not attack. Thunderbolt into that. Okay, that was a good read. Or just a good choice. I don't know if it was a read, actually. I should survive this Dazzling Gleam, though. Yeah, it's a spread move and a heavily high special defense, so surviving there is not surprising. So I won't die to another Dazzling Gleam, but I will die to a Thunderbolt. He should have, what, 2 Tailwind turns left? Yes. So I'm definitely protecting with the Milo here. I kind of want to preserve the Hydreigon. The Incin has Citrus Berry. Does it live a Dazzling Gleam from Fairy Aura Floette, though? I'm not so certain. I think I have to try it, though. If Incin lives, I think I win. If he dies, I probably don't. Alright. Please survive, Incin. It's a spread move, which does lower the power. I live. Okay, very, very important. Okay, so because the Floette has been spamming, we're gonna light screen and fake out the Rotom here. The Floette is probably gonna single target my Incin or throw another Dazzling Gleam, which will not kill the Melodic, and then I'll have light screen up. I think that's good. Alright, Incin might go down here, but that's okay. Milo gets up light screen. And the Tailwind is now gone. Alright, I think I bring Meganium in now and double protect to get the Milo a little healthier. And then I start attacking. Or do I attack back, actually? Attacking back's probably the play. I don't think Meganium will go down to a Dazzling Gleam from Floette. And Rotom's locked into Thunderbolt, so he's probably throwing it on the Milo. I think this is okay. No, he read my play. Oh. Please, please somehow tank this with Light Screen. No, I griefed. All right, Hydreigon. Yeah, I think I lost. I think that was bad. I think that was a very bad play. If he doubles my Hydreigon, I just lose. Yeah, I think I lose anyway, to be honest. There's no way I one-shot Floette with non-stab flash cannon. Yeah, I've lost. Dang. Okay, that was a really bad play by me on the second last turn of the game. Unfortunate. Yeah, I probably wasn't bringing Hydreigon. Looking at their team, I don't think it made that much sense. Also, I shouldn't have light screened, I don't think. I should have just gone for an Icy Wind for speed control, so my Meganium was faster than the Floette, then I'd get to play the game. Yeah, I made two pretty big mistakes there. I do wonder if I should get like Life Dew or something on the Melodic instead of the light screen. I haven't found the light screen that useful yet. Okay, so this team has Mega Meganium, Archaludon, Basque. So a lot of the same mons, or like half of the same mons. Um, I think this is a Feraligatr game. The only fairy threat is probably Moonblast from Whims. And then they do have triple big special threats at the bottom, so I think Milo's good again. I'm expecting Sneasler in the lead with Whims here. So I'm doing Incin plus Basque because he can't fake out the Basque, and I should be able to pick up a free kill on the Sneasler if he goes for fake out on Incin instead with the Basque Legion. No, he picked a very similar lead to me. Okay. So for me here, I just fake out the Sneasler and last respects the Basque. So he went for the fake out as well. Fair enough. Of course he crits. Let's see who wins the speed time. I didn't quite one-shot him. Oh, he went for a flip turn into the Incin slot. Interesting. Okay. So the Basque is very low, which is very good for me. That's a great start to the game. Now we see the Whims come out. Unfortunately, I'm now locked into whatchamacallit. I'm now locked into Last Respects, which is not a very good move this early. I might lose Ensign here because the Sneasler white herbed the -1 attack. But I think I have to do this anyway. There's the Tailwind, and we get a close combat into the Ensign slot. No, Dire Claw. Interesting. I was very much expecting close combat. So I got Parting Shot off, which is very, very good that I'm not dead. Okay, so Wave Crash or Psychic Fangs both should one-shot the Sneasler. Sneasler looking real sleazy. Nice one. I see what you did there. So I can't really Psychic Fangs because Hydreigon could come in and Psychic Fangs cannot affect him. So I'm pretty sure I'm just Wave Crashing the Sneasler slot. Or am I Flip Turning? I think it's Wave Crash. Now, Wims could stay in, and it could throw a Moonblast at my Feraligatr, because that's usually the one attacking move. So I'm actually not going to Mega this turn and go for a very greedy Dragon Dance. Let's see if I'm right. I expect Sneasler to Protect or Switch. There's Protect, sure. Wims went for Moonblast into Feraligatr, but I did not Mega him, so he doesn't die. All right, we're going for another Wave Crash in the Sneasler slot into a Protect from the Feraligatr. Now, he is Unburdened plus, yeah, he close combated the Feraligatr slot, expecting me to Mega this turn. And the Moonblast in the same. So now I take out the Sneasler for free. I do take recoil damage on the Basque, though. All right, he throws his own Basque Legion back in, which is very scary for me. So we're going to drop Ensign back again. I expect a Last Respects in the Basque slot. And we're actually going to double switch here because the Feraligatr Dragon Dance was just a bait. I want him to keep Moonblasting this slot and losing turns. So even if he doubles my Feraligatr slot again with Basque, it's going to be half damage from the Intimidate, which should let Milo tank it just fine. He went for Encore, but it failed because I double swapped. And he Last Respected the Ensign. Okay. But I lived because of Dark typing. And there's the enemy's Tailwind petering out. I'm going to fake out the Wims here. And Icy Wind on the Milo. That sounds pretty good to me. So Ensign goes down to the Last Respects, but that's okay. Because the Icy Wind's coming in. We're pulling in Feraligatr again. I'm expecting him to Tailwind here. And probably go into the Feraligatr once more. Who I'm just going to Protect again. Is this ranked? Yes, it is, Troy. I'm currently in Master Ball 4. Does not look like I'm going to be climbing today, though. I've had quite a few losses trying out this new team I made. Okay, he went for the Milo this time. He read my Protect. The Basque is now -2 speed, so it should be the same speed as my own Basque Legion now. Did I get all my mons through Recruit? No, I used Pokemon Go to get some gamer. I used to play Pokemon Go a long time ago, so I had things like Charizard and Hydreigon and Dragapult already ready to go. Archaludon is the last. Okay, so that's actually kind of dangerous for me. I need to get rid of the Archaludon. So, is the Basque still faster than me? It might still be faster than me even at -2. It is. Does it KO the Feraligatr? No, it went for the Milo again. Hold on. They doubled the Milo slot. Interesting. Did a fair amount of damage to Archaludon, but the stamina tick comes in. Okay. They really hate that Milo. Yes, they do. So, I think I have to double attack here. The reason being is if I get a Protect read wrong and I don't pick up a KO here and lose something because he's still in Tailwind and I can't protect my Basque. Yeah, he still has 2 turns of Tailwind. I have to double attack here. So Archaludon protects, which is fine. That's actually very good for me. Basque uses Last Respects. Perfect. Takes out their Basque because I Icy Winded them twice. Their Tailwind has 1 turn left. And now I just double the Archaludon. Or no, wait. I should protect the Feraligatr, because I think Archaludon's faster than Feraligatr right now inside the Tailwind. Yeah, so I just need to protect the Feraligatr here. And Last Respects the Arc. It should do a lot of damage because I have 2 mons down. Is this right? If he Thunderbolts my Basque and this doesn't do enough damage and he gets a stamina proc, can Feraligatr kill in the next turn? I don't think he can. I think I have to double attack, actually. I don't think I can delay. I think I need both hits to kill. Or to put it in kill range for whatever survives for the next turn. Okay, I lied. That did more than I thought it would. Alright, Last Respects wins these. We have won the game. Nice. It's now max power, max Last Respects as well, because the Feraligatr went down. Very nice. Okay. Well, guys, I think that's it for tonight. It was pretty fun. Trying out a different game to stream than Etheria. So, thank you guys all for watching as I tried out this new team. And I will see you guys again this weekend. I might actually not be streaming on Saturday. I might be skipping that one and just doing Sunday. We will see. But yeah, I will see you guys then. I don't really see anyone streaming. I want to raid, and there's not. I mean, I didn't get that many viewers anyway. So later, guys.